Okay, today we in chemistry we want to study third chapter, that is atom and molecule. Okay, so first thing what I would like to explain about the atom is the smallest unit of a particle. Particles, you can see if you have a chalk in your hand, or if you are already studying in the school. So if you take chalk in your hand, if you break into n number of pieces, the thing what you get last is your atom. The smallest unit of a particle is known as atom. Okay. The smallest unit of a particle is known as atom. Okay. Now, what is molecule? N number of atom combined together to form molecule. This is very simple thing. In this chapter today, we are not going to focus on the theory part because this chapter entirely based on the numericals. So, we will be focusing on I will be writing down, we will do step by step those things, and we are going to solve the basic numerical, not numericals, molecular mass, molar mass, unit mass, atomic mass, mole concept. All these things we are going to today, and plus the first thing I want to formula formation, that means how to frame the formula. This thing today we are going to do in this chapter. Okay. So, I will write down one by one. First thing, okay, I will write down here. Formation. Okay, formula formation. It is ION. Okay, it is well understood. Now, next topic which we are going to focus is atomic mass. Third is molecular mass. Fourth is molar mass. Fifth is formula unit or unit formula is same. Sixth is, we can go with the radicals. Seventh, mole concept. This is very big topic and very important topic. Okay. So, we are going to focus on this. Before focusing on this, we are going to jot down formulas for it. You can make the table along with me if you want. Monovalent cations. Okay, monovalent anion. Okay. So, now I will write down the formulas. Sodium Na plus, potassium K plus, silver Ag plus, gold Au plus, hydrogen H plus, ammonium NH4 plus. Okay, so monovalent cations means was elements which contain one positive charge. Okay, now sodium, potassium, silver, gold, hydrogen, copper. Okay, now copper 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, copper or cuprous. Okay, or just copper 1 is also fine. Other name for the copper 1 is cuprous, because many a time what happens, we make confusion. So, copper 1 is also known as cuprous. Now, Here in monovalent anions means negative charge. Okay, so for first one, what we can take? Chloride, Cl minus, bromide, Br minus, iodide, I minus, fluoride, F minus, fifth. See just how clean I am writing. When you are making note also, you have to be very, very careful. Here few things you have to be very specific. Capital N, small a, K, capital A, small g, because when you are writing the symbols, you have to be very, very careful. You cannot write AU as like this. It is wrong. Okay. You cannot write Na like this. But because it is nitrogen and we don't have any element as such capital A. Okay, so be specific when you are writing symbols or the formulas. Fluoride. Okay, now we have hydroxide. Hydroxide, OH minus. I am making, wherever I am making bracket, please be clear and crystal. That is, if I am making the bracket, you have to draw the bracket whenever you are saying. Sixth thing, sixth number is bicarbonate. Okay, or hydrogen carbonate. Okay, see, you can see I have written OR. Bicarbonate, other name is hydrogen carbon. Please, if question comes, remember these are the same things. Okay. Seventh, nitrate, NO3 minus. Okay, I have not written the formula for this. HCO3 minus. Bicarbonate formula is this, even hydrogen carbonate formula is this. This is about monovalent cations and monovalent anions. Now I will rub. See, if I am writing something, it have a meaning. So please just have patience. After a few minutes you will understand why am I writing this. Okay, now we are going to go with the divalent. Okay, divalent cation, divalent anion. See, in maths also, di means 2, or you can say bivalent. Bi means 2 or di means 2. I write divalent. Okay. Calcium, Ca2 plus. Second one, zinc, Zn2 plus. Third, magnesium, Mg2 plus. Okay. Fourth one, copper 2, that is Cu2 plus. Now again focus on this. In monovalent cations I have written copper 1 and in divalent cations I am writing copper 2. Be specific. It is also known as cupric. Fifth one, okay, cobalt, Co2 plus. Sixth is lead, Pb2 plus. Okay. Seventh is we have iron 2. Okay, iron 2. We can write down Fe2 plus. Other name for iron is ferrous. Okay, now we will go on divalent anions. As already previously mentioned, anion means negative charge, cations means positive charge. Carbonate, CO3 minus, okay, CO3 2 minus, be specific, this is capital C, capital O, please do not write like this, it is totally wrong, because in chemistry it means all, if it is capital, you have to take precautions that you make this into your mind, that is capital C, capital O, that is carbonate. You cannot write this O as small because it will become cobalt. Okay. Now I will rub that. Carbonate, sulfate, sulfite, sulfide. I will write down the formula later. You can see one thing, suffix, it. Suffix means, sorry, sulfide. Okay. Suffix means which is added at the end or which is at the end. ATE, ITE, IDE. So, ATASO4 2 minus, SO3 2 minus, S2 minus. Now you can see sulfate, ATE, SO4 2 minus, ITE, SO3 2 minus, IDE, S2 minus. So be very specific in this, because these are very, very confusing things which come in the paper and you make mistake. Oxide, O2. See, there are many more. I don't want to make you confused for today, because if I will give you more, you will get like worried or how much you have to learn, because these all things you have to learn in order to frame the formula. Now we can go with the trivalent directly, because we have space over here. Third one, that is trivalent. Cation. Anion. Okay. Now trivalent cations, again tri means 3, cations मतलब पॉजिटिव, मतलब ऐसे एलिमेंट जिनको 3 पॉजिटिव चार्ज हों. ट्राइवेलेंट जिसको 3 एलिमेंट्स 3 तो चार्ज होगा, बट कौन सा, दैट इज माइनस साइन दे विल बी कंटेनिंग. ओके, आई एम यूजिंग सम वे इन हिंदी ऑल्सो बिकॉज जस्ट टू मेक इट इंटरेस्टिंग. ओके ओके, एल्यूमिनियम Al3 plus. Second is iron 3. Okay, iron 3, here iron 2. This is ferrous, iron 3 is known as ferric. F capital, E small, 3 plus. Now we can come on trivalent. Now first one is your phosphate, PO4 3 minus. Second, nitride, nitrous N3 minus. See, there are a lot more, but for today's lecture it is sufficient to make you understand how to frame the formula. I guess you have jotted down, or you can see the video again in order to rewrite. Okay, so I'll rub this. Okay, so I rubbed it. Now you can, whenever I am making the formula, please open this page wherever you have written the formulas. Now I will put the heading first one, formula formation. Okay, fine. Let's take, I'll write down the questions. First question is, I will take simple ones. Sodium carbonate. Okay. Second, I will take aluminium chloride. Third, I will take, okay, we have here space, I can write down, I'll write down here only. Third, we can take calcium hydroxide. Okay, hydroxide. Fourth one, what we can do is, we have iron 3 I'll take, okay. Iron 3, carbonate I have already taken, I will take sulfate, okay. ATE, you just see the suffix. Now I'll frame these questions for you, so you will understand. We'll do more questions on this. We'll at least do 6 questions in order to make you understand, okay. Now first I will do sodium carbonate. Just be specific. What is written? Sodium. You can prefer my table, sodium Na plus. Directly we can copy this. You can see sodium. For sodium the symbol is Na plus. Carbonate. What is carbonate? CO3 2 minus. We can write down CO3 2 minus. You can see C capital, O capital. Now you will bring this. How much charge is there on it? 1. You will bring this 1 down. How much is there? 2. You will bring this 2 down. Okay. After jotting down or bringing down, you can erase this because it is not required. Once you have copied, it is not required. You will get in habit. Initially you have to do. Okay. Now copy down the things as it is. Okay. You can see this 2 is going here. 1 is going. I will write down 2. Okay. 1 is not required because anything multiplied by 1 is 1. Okay. Understood? Now we can go with the next one. I know in the book, in the CBSE 9th standard, there are rules written on it. You have to do this, you have to do this, you have to. That is all good. But sometime I believe rather than reading, it's always, it's better to explain with an example because children better understand with an example. Okay. Second example we have aluminium chloride. Okay, you can prefer my table again. Aluminium is Al3 plus. Al3 plus. Chloride, you can go monovalent anions Cl minus. What you can do again? Same thing you have to follow. How many charge are there? 3 plus. You have to not write plus. You have to not write minus or plus. You have to just copy down the number, numerical value. Okay, 1. Okay. After again erase it. Okay. Cross multiply. I will copy down the thing as it is. Now you just see C capital small l. Please, some children write like this. Whoever make this mistake, be careful. Next time don't make mistake because if you write this, it is wrong. Okay. Now Al, this 3 is going towards Cl. So I will, and please write down, not up. 1, if you want I can write down, but again what anything multiply by 1 is, you have to not write because it remains same. So Al, Cl, 3, it is the next step. But if you are writing this way, if you leave this answer in the paper like this, you will not get marks, it is 0. You have to write because if you go in any, if you are in the 10th, you will go in the 10th standard, the formula is represented like this, not like this. You will get 0 mark for it. Okay. So just when you are writing this thing, you have to get the end product like this. Okay. I will rub this now. Now we can go with the third example, that is calcium hydroxide. What is calcium? You can go divalent cations Ca2 plus. Hydroxide OH minus. Okay. I will bring this 2 down. I will bring this 1 down. After jotting down or bringing it down, what I will do? I will erase it. Okay. Fine. I will copy down the things as it is. Okay. Now you can see this 2 going this side. Tell me, is there one element, one thing at element or 2? Now I will tell you, if I am saying element, some children have a lot of confusion between element and a molecule. Okay. Element and compound. What is element? If I am writing sodium, Na is your element. If I am writing chlorine is your element. If I am writing hydrogen is in your element. Okay. These are the elements. If you know what is water, this is the formula for water, H2O. This is in compound. Okay. When you have more than one element, that becomes in compound. So here you can see O and H. That means you are having 2 different elements, oxygen and hydrogen. So when you are having 2 different elements or 3 different elements or 4 x, y, z n number, you have to make the bracket because this 2 will not be going only to oxygen, it will be going to entire thing. So you can bring this to here. Don't write up, it will be 0. Now 1. You can jot down, no problem. Again CaOH twice. Again I am repeating, don't leave your answer here. You have to get this end product. Okay. I'll rub. Now we are having the 4th question. Okay. Iron 3 sulfate. Again I will repeat my thing. Iron 3 is also known as ferric sulfate. Now iron 3 formula is Fe3 plus. Sulfate ATE. You have to go with this one. Trivalent cations. For this you have to go divalent anions. Okay. Just refer my divalent anions, you will get the thing. That is sulfate SO4 2 minus. Now I have written very far. I will write it a bit closer. SO4 2 minus. Now again you see S capital O capital. S is for sulfur, O is for oxygen. 3. Some children, I will tell you, they are not, I would not say foolish, or they actually don't understand the chemistry, because what is chemistry, what are the elements, they don't understand. The entire chapter get over, but they don't understand. What they will do, they will copy down this 4 down. So that is the biggest mistake the children do. So the charge which is given means this 2 minus you need to copy down, not the 4. So I'll rub this. Okay. Again cross multiply. So one more thing, please, some children do stylish work. I will please don't do like this, don't do this way, this is totally wrong. You have to, you are doing chemistry, not anything else. Okay. So proper, there paper, in the paper the question come, please frame the formula by crisscross method. This is crisscross. Now you can jot down FeSO4. Now tell me, this 2 is coming to this side. Now some children again, they don't remember the symbols. They will assume this is F, this is E, they will find this is 2 elements. Okay, so they will make the bracket and wrong. Okay, this is completely one element. You can do, you can bring this 2 over here. Now when 3 is going, sulfur is a different element, O is different element. For this you need to put the bracket. Okay. Any doubt over here? Please don't do this way, it is wrong. You have to write down. Okay. You want me to do more? I guess it is well understood. We'll go ahead with the next topic. Okay. I'll rub. There is one question which I want to explain you, tetrachloride, because this tetrachloride doesn't be correlated with any of the things. I will explain you. Tetrachloride. Just 1 minute. It is something like this. Okay, tetrachloride. Okay, for this, you know what you have to do. Tetrachloride means what? You have carbon and chloride. This thing I will not actually, because for this I need to teach you the 4th chapter, where I need to explain KLM, that is electronic configuration. Then again it is a big topic, you will get confused. Let not do this. In next lecture we can do this thing. Okay, sorry. Now we'll go with the next topic, atomic mass. This is again a big topic. You need to focus on this topic. For that I need to write down the element. Again, please, when I am writing with me, along with me, you can copy down. 1 minute. Serial number, element and symbol. I could have explained tetra, but again I need to go with the 4th chapter, but presently we are focusing on only on 3rd chapter, so we will focus on that. Later when I will come, I will explain you. I will write down the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Okay. Now these thing what I want to tell you, you have to learn 1 to 20 elements, okay, that is sequentially you have to learn for finding the atomic mass, okay. Some teachers, I am not talking about the teachers, how every teacher have their own skill of teaching, but I want to teach you with this trick. I don't want you to learn the things, okay. So what I will do is, I will write down the element, after that I will tell you what tricks I am going to follow to find out the atomic mass, molecular mass, molar mass, formula. If you learn this, you will be able to cover these topics. First one is, second one is atomic mass, molecular mass, molar mass, formula, as well as the radicals also somewhat is being completed. So you will understand once we will get over with the class. Now, first element is, see, I have learnt you don't have any option rather than hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, then chlorine, then argon, then potassium and calcium. So it's nothing a big task to learn. It just need a practice, and you just need to give you few, that is at least I guess in 15 to 20 minutes you will be able to learn if you actually want. So fine. First element, I will write down the element hydrogen. First element is hydrogen, H. Helium, He. Lithium, Li. Now you can see H capital small e, L capital I. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, Be. Boron, B. Carbon, C. Nitrogen, N. Oxygen, O. Fluorine, F. Okay. Neon, Ne. Okay, you can see this thing. Okay. Now I am being occupied with the place. I need to see. I'll just make an arrow. This is this. This is this. Okay. 11th. I'll write down 11. That is sodium. 12th. Sodium symbol is Na. Magnesium, Mg. N capital small a, N capital small a, M capital small g. 13. Okay. Sodium, magnesium, aluminium. Al. Okay. 14th. Silicon. Okay. Silicon, that is Si. 15th. Phosphorus. Okay. Phosphorus is P. 16 is your sulfur. S. 17th is your chlorine. Cl. Okay. Okay. 18 is your argon. Ag. In your, if you go in your 9th standard, the 4th chapter, in the textbook it is written only till 18, but you need to learn till 20. 19 is your potassium. K. Finally, but not the least, we got calcium. Finally, we completed till 20. Calcium is Ca. Okay. Now you can see on the board very nicely I have written all the 20 elements. You need to learn sequentially as I have already taught you. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium and calcium. This I know. After that also in the 10th standard you will be having, you have to learn till 14. But for today, as far we are concerned with these topics, 20 is more than sufficient. Okay. I will rub this. Okay. Now we'll go with the atomic mass. That is the second topic. Okay. Here, first thing what I want to tell you is, this is what my trick is. We'll go with the even number. We know what is even numbers. 2, 4, this you already know from the 5th standard. Now in 9th standard I don't want to go, but still I revise. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. In this what you have, let's take an example. If I am taking carbon. Okay. Carbon, hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium, boron, carbon. That means it comes in the 6th position. I'll write the spelling so that initially it will help you. The symbol is C. Symbol is C. Now, as you know, it comes in the serial number of 6. It's an even number. You need to multiply by 2. You will get the atomic mass number. That what you have to do in your mind. Okay, because these are not the big table 15, 16, they are simple tables which you learn from the 1st standard. 6 multiplied by 2 is 12. So this you got atomic mass number. Okay, now we can take oxygen if you want. Okay, oxygen. Now I will do in the mind. I would like that you do it in your mind. I'll do hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium, boron. Again carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. That means it comes at the 8th position. 8 means what? Now you can do in your mind. 8 into 2 is 16. You will directly get the answer. I will take more. Magnesium. Okay. Hydrogen. Now you can count. I am saying you count. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium. 12th number. Okay. 12. The serial number is 12. Now, I don't want to write just for today. Do in your mind. I will love that if you do it in your mind. 12 multiplied by 2 is 24. So, you are directly getting what? You are directly getting the atomics. Just by following simple even so till 20 you can get this answer. If I am taking calcium. Okay, calcium come at 20 position. Again, it's an even number. 20 multiplied by 2 is very simple. We got 40. So, 40 is your atomic mass number. I hope I am clear with whatever I am taking, because these are very difficult topics and I am trying to make it easy for you. Okay. Now, this is about even number. I'll divide so that you can differentiate the things, what it is actually. Now, I am going with odd number. What I am going with? Odd number. I'll write nicely so that it doesn't look odd. Odd and odd number. Okay. So, what is odd number? 1 will not take 1. Okay. 3, 7. Again, 7 will not take. We will take such example. I will start from 11 because it's given in your 9th standard book. 11 is your odd number. Okay. Now, again you can count. I am saying you count hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium. That means your element is sodium. Now, for odd number, what you have to do? You have to multiply by 2 plus 1. 11 2s are 22 plus 1. That gives you 23. That is again the atomic mass number, because presently we are only focusing on one element. So, when we focus on one element, it's atomic mass number. Okay. Now, we can go 13. Now, again hydrogen, helium, lithium, I will directly say because now I will not keep counting myself. Aluminium, it's 13 number. If I say symbol of aluminium is Al, serial number is 13. Now, again multiply. 13 2s are 26. You have to do in your mind, because you cannot do it. If you do this in the paper, you will get 0 mark. You have to do it in the mind. 13 2s are 26 plus 1. 13 2s are 26 plus 1, that is 27, and you can see in your book this is written. In your book it is written directly. So, this thing what I am doing, you have to do it in your mind. Okay. So, now I guess you understood the odd number. Any doubt? Now, we have over here some exceptional. This thing you have to learn. Okay. I have made a gist because when I was at your age, for me these things were becoming very, because already in 9th standard we have lot of things to learn. So this I made an idea how I can differentiate and how we can get in an easier way atomic mass. So we have an exceptionals over here, hydrogen. You have to write 1, okay. For nitrogen, you directly write down 14, okay. For chlorine, 35.5, okay. Now you can make star over here. Whenever I am saying star, that means they are the key points where we oftenly make mistake. We means it is a human tendency, and human tendency always make errors, okay. So try to avoid your errors and try to reconnect with me that ma'am have made that stars just to remind you that these are exceptionals, okay. Now one more is there, that is beryllium, but it's in every book it is different. So it is an exceptional, that is 9, though it comes in the position, that is beryllium in 4, 4 2s are 2, like 4 2s are 8 plus 1, being it is an even number, but still we are adding plus. So in different books, in some book it is written 8, in some book, but probably I have seen which is 9, so I will write 9. So you can ignore this, you can see in your book this thing and you can jot it down as I have written. So I will rub this now, because as I have made atomic mass very clear to you. Now I will go with the next topic, that is molecular mass. Now I will pick up all 3 topics. I will name them 3, 4, 5, and the best thing is if I am finding molecular mass, the same idea, the concept is same, the way of solving is same, okay. Molar mass is also in the same way you have to solve, formula unit also you have to solve. So if you understand one concept, you are able to do this. So these 3 things we can do at a time. So I'll put heading 3, but ultimately you will be solving 4 and 5 also. Molecular mass. Okay, molecular mass. Now again, molecule means more than one atom or element. So I will take an example of, first I will take hydrogen chloride. So when you are doing this thing, you can make the formula also now, hydrogen H plus, chloride Cl minus. So H plus, Cl minus. When you have 1, 1, you have to not do anything, you just cancel this, just do this, just do this, just formula you write down this way, okay. Now I will go with the molecular mass. Now when I am doing molecular mass, identify the things, कि what element is given to you, because if you can't identify now a compound, what element that compound contains, that means you have not understood anything. So here you can see hydrogen is given, chlorine is given. See, I made very nicely division in order to make you understand. Now I have, if you see my notes, I made it very clear, hydrogen is an exceptional. For this hydrogen, I will write 1, okay. Now as you are jumping to the next element, what you have, again I have made a boundary. Boundary means what? You have a limit, okay. For that limit, what you can do? Plus. Now chlorine, again I have made an exceptional, it is 35.5, okay. Adding, you can do this thing, 36.5 I am writing straightforward, but children's make mistake, in decimals. So when you are doing this thing, be flexible. Some children, what they do is they do write like this, okay. They don't understand, okay, but you should not do. You can do this thing. Whenever you have 1, put decimal, go 0 0. Now ones place, tens place, and point and 5. Okay, what I can 5.5 plus 1 is 6, 3. So focus on your ones and tens place value, because if you make this mistake, ultimately again you have to go in your third standard or second standard where teachers need to teach you ones, tens and hundreds place value. So we got this answer. Okay. Now the next we can go. I'll write down straightforward the questions. NaO, that is sodium hydroxide. CaCl2, that is calcium chloride. Third, I'm so sorry, I'm labeling things wrong. Fourth, okay, that is carbon dioxide. Okay, we'll solve these three questions one by one. First one, second we'll take NaOH. Now again I am reminding you that you have Na, that is sodium, you have O, that is oxygen, you have H, that is hydrogen. Just divide them so that you can understand when there is division you need to add plus. Now Na, now again ma'am, odd number it is, sodium comes at the 11th position, it is an odd number, hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium, you have to say that all 10. Now I will say hydrogen, helium, lithium, barium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon and sodium. That means it comes in the 11th position, you have to multiply in your mind. 11 2s are 22 plus 1, that comes 23 plus, as there is a boundary set. Oxygen, now as I have an experience, so I can directly say oxygen in the serial number which I have given to you is 8th position. Okay. Now it's an even number, you need to multiply by 2, you can directly write down 8 2s are 16. H is an exceptional which I have already mentioned earlier, so you can write 1. Now you can add them out, 23, 16. Again this one please don't write over here ones and tens, so this will come in ones place and in tens place you can put 0. 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, carry 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 40. Okay, just write down 40. Now we can do again here, we can do like this, no issues. Okay, CaCl2. Now I already again boundary, because this calcium it is chlorine. So calcium I know it's at 20 position, 20 multiplied by 2 is 40, we can directly write 40. Now chlorine is an exceptional, that is I already mentioned to you 35.5, now multiply by 2. So 40 plus 35.5 multiplied by 2 is 71. If you want to check you can 35.5 multiply by 2. 2 5s are 10, carry 1. 2 5s are 10, 10 plus 1, 11, carry 1. 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 1, 7. Decimal you have to put here, that is 71. So adding both the things you are getting 1 1 1. Okay, 71 40 1, 7 plus 3 7 plus 4 is 11. Okay, 1 1 1. Fine. So we got this. Now we'll go with the carbon dioxide. Again serial number is 6, it's an even number, 6 multiplied by 2 is 12. We can directly straightforward write 12. Now we'll jump to the next element, as again and again now you should get an habit, as we have solved so many questions, at least 4 questions we have done. Okay, oxygen 8 number. Now this thing you have to make careful, this too you have to not think, you have to just think of oxygen. Serial number 8, 8 multiplied by 2 is 16, we can directly write 16. Now you have to multiply with this 12. 16 2s are, okay, we can do like this, 2 6s are 12, carry 1, 2 1s are 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. So 32 12, that is 4 4, that is 44. Okay, now I guess you are clear with the molecular mass. So molecular mass, molar mass, formula unit, they all are same. So in short we have covered this. Okay, any doubt over here? We can go with the next topic, that is radical. I'll drop. Okay, we can go with the next topic. Now radicals, that is the 6th topic we can say. Okay, radicals. Now if I am thinking of radicals, what thing I have given you the notes of monovalent cations I have given you the notes of monovalent anions, divalent cations, divalent anions, trivalent cations and trivalent anions. So you can imagine I have already given you the charge with the element. So those monovalent cations, all these which I have given to you are just, that is all radical. That is Ca2 plus, Cl minus, OH minus, HCO3 minus, Al3 plus, anything which is given with the charge is your radical. So now I'll erase because as the topic is covered. Now we have mole concept. We'll directly go with the numericals of the mole concept. Seventh topic we can take because if I'll explain you as I already mentioned to you, theory I will explain in the later lecture, but for today we are only focusing on the numericals. So mole concept, first question of is find the number of moles. This is a question. Okay. For this we have formula. Number of moles is equals to given mass upon molar mass. Now again I want to tell you something on with this. Every board have a different thing. Okay. CBSE write molar mass. If you go State Board of Maharashtra, State of Maharashtra deals right over here molecular mass. But as I already mentioned earlier, molecular mass, molar mass, formula unit, everything is same. So this is the punch thing, or you can say the key thing, or these three things constitute together to make one. And the concept behind for 3 is same, solving is same. Okay, I'll give you the question now. First question I am giving you 46 gram of sodium atom. Now again I am talking about atom. It's very important. Atom and mole. If I would have written molecule over here, first I will tell you what is atom. Okay, if I have written a question atom, that means only Na. But if I am writing molecule मतलब एक से ज़्यादा, that means Na2. So when you are solving, you have to read the question very carefully, especially in chemistry. Simple mistake of yours, you might be knowing everything, you might be knowing how to remove molecular mass, but here if you make mistake, everything become zero. Entire question goes wrong. So I have given you what? Atom. Okay. 46 gram of sodium atom. We'll start doing the first thing when we are seeing numerical. Read at least twice a question, because once reading I feel it's not right. We should always read twice. 46 gram of sodium atom. Okay, fine. What is, when you see gram, okay, we know we have from the childhood. I guess from the 3rd or 4th standard you know what is kilogram and what is gram. Gram, that is mass you are given with. So our formula itself says mass. So you are given data, you have to write down. Mass you are given with 46 gram. Very good. Now again next thing we are going with sodium atom. For this you can see now on the form, because with 2 unknown quantities you cannot solve a numerical. You need to have at least, or you can only go if you have 1 unknown quantity, because 2 known quantities you should have. You know we have mass, but one thing what we know, we can find out the molar mass. So molar mass of sodium we are going to find out. Okay, we'll write down sodium symbol Na. As it is atom, Na. Now again I will not count down for you, but 11, I will straightforward say 11, that is an odd number. 11 multiplied by 2 is 22 plus 1, that gives you 23. Now we can write down the formula and we have to find the number of moles. See children, please do not get confused, this is my O, okay, question mark. So number of moles is equals to given mass upon molar mass. State board student of Maharashtra can write molecular mass also. You can straightforward put the values because I made it very clear. Given mass for you is 46. Molar mass I have found out for you 23. 23 ones are 23, 23 twos are 46. Number of moles do not have SI unit. Somewhere in some books at the end it is written mole, but if you leave this thing as it is, that is also fine. I hope it is clear. You want me to solve one more question? Okay, we'll go with one more question. I am taking simple questions so that it becomes easy for you to understand. Okay, I am taking 32 gram of oxygen gas. Now here again the things come. Oxygen gas. Okay. Whenever you are given an element and after that gas is written, whatever the element is given you need to add into 2. That is, if I am writing oxygen gas O2. If it would be nitrogen gas N2. If it is chlorine gas Cl2. Okay. So oxygen gas. 32 gram of oxygen gas. Again the data, gram, mass is given to you. I will write down data. Okay. Mass 32 gram. You have to write clear. Whatever you are solving. See, your first impression is the last impression to the examiner. I am not trying here to impress you. This is my childhood. From the moment I have understood this chemistry or the moment my teacher has taught me, I always made a precaution ki the way my teacher has taught, I always follow her, so that in order to get the impression of the teacher, because I want marks. We are studying in order to get the knowledge plus marks, because anywhere you go, mark is also the mandatory thing. Okay. Now oxygen. Oxygen gas, molar mass we can find out for this. Sorry, molar mass O2. Okay. Again, just forget 2, you just see O. 8 number, 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. Directly add 32. Okay. What you have to find out? The question is number of moles. Question mark. So, now what we can do is number of moles is equals to given mass. Please, some children have, they feel very lazy to write the formula. It is very, very bad. You have to write that. Okay, one more thing I want to remind you with this. In many test book, especially in CBSE test book, there are a lot of symbols. For mole, for given mass, they write different symbol. For number of moles, they write different symbols. So, but I feel confusing. So, I basically focus on the formula, because if I know the formula, my answer will not. If I will focus on the symbols or this thing, it will make me wrong. So, I am not focusing on this. Okay. So, number of moles given mass upon molar mass. Okay. Now, I have a space over here I can utilize. I will make a box over here so that you will understand this is going. I will indicate this thing arrow also. Now, number of moles we have to find out. Okay. Given mass you are given 32. Okay. Molar mass we have found out 32. So, it is so simple. 1. See, this is very difficult topic. I am trying my best to make it simple. Okay. Now, I guess you know what to find out the number of moles. But one more this thing is there in this. One more type, I guess I will tell you. For that I will write down the first question in order to make you solve that. Third question, right? 12.0444 into 10 raised to 23 number of, we can say, carbon atom. Okay. Okay, this is the question. 12.044 into 10 raised to 23 number of carbon. Whenever you see this thing, the formula changes. I will tell you what the formula changes. You have to find out number of moles only. Number of moles is equals to given number of particles upon Avogadro number. Okay. Now what is Avogadro number? It's come here 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. That is your Avogadro number. Okay. Now we can, if you have written, I can rub down. Okay. Fine. I am rubbing. Now we can directly solve this question. 12.044 into 10 raised to 23, that is given number of particles. When you are given this thing, you directly assume this is number of particles. Okay. We can put data, we will write down for this data. Number of particles you are given, that is 12.044 into 10 raised to 23. Okay. Now we don't need to remove the molecular mass or molar mass because we have Avogadro number. Okay. So I am not writing any symbol for Avogadro because it is confusing for me. So I will just write down the Avogadro number straightforward, 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. Fine. Now we have to find out number of moles. Question mark. Now number of moles is equals to given mass upon given number of particles upon Avogadro number. Okay. Can we put the values? Yes, we can. 12.044 into 10 raised to 23 upon Avogadro number, I have already told you 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. Okay. Now, you very well know after decimal, if it is 0, it doesn't have any value. You can straightforward cancel because if you will sit with this solving, the entire day will get over but the answer will not come. So, cancel it. Now, you are left with 12 upon 6. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. So, you are getting the answer. Where am I supposed to write? Can I write over here? Yes, we can. Number of moles is equals to 2. Fine? Am I clear? 6. This is 12 upon 6. You can say 12 by 6. Everybody have the different way of saying. I say 12 by 6 or 12 upon 6. So 12, 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. So I got the answer. I hope I am clear with this concept. There are total 5 to 6 types. Entire thing if I teach you today, it will be very confusing just because in this there are a lot of things again. So we can go with the next lecture for that. For today, thank you.